Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Big Cat. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a kind of knockoff from CT Toys. The body's a knockoff. The head and claws are their own sculpt. So, yeah, let's look at it. First up, as always, we're going to take a look at packaging very quickly. We have Hellverine written here, CT Toys there, a nice artist shot of Hellverine that wraps around the corner, and in the back some more Hellverine, Wolverine, X-Men warnings, and yeah. That art is by Ryan Stegman, not my favorite, but whatever. That art, I don't know, that looks like Jim Lee down there for that head. Or Ron Lim, but I think it's Jim Lee. Yeah. And who does this? This Ghost Rider here. I don't know why Ghost Rider's on it, but sure. Hellverine on the top, on the bottom. Warning, 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 warning. Now, we'll get a look at the details, but for the most part, it is just their brown suit Wolverine body that is a knockoff of Mafex. It has a different belt, just to make it more in line with the comic books, because this Hellverine, it's not like the comic, not like the brown suit from back in the day. This is the brown suit from Krakoa. And yeah, we got an X-Men logo there. There is an X-Men logo on the other one, but as you can see, it's different, meant to be more old school. And yeah, everything is the same except for like the claws, and the head is an original sculpt. Now the character of Hellverine is just Wolverine taken over by a demon. What demon? 1 second. The demon Bagragul. That's it. You know, Bagragul. Everybody knows Bagragul. See, I'll show Bagragul and you'll know who it is. Anyways, he gets inside our boy Wolverine, and there we go. It keeps the adamantium skull, gets rid of the adamantium claws, makes it Hellfire, I guess. I don't know. It's a cool thing. It's a cool gimmick, because it is a gimmick. Yeah, let's just take a quick look. We'll get in closer and look at the details on the sculpting, because the sculpting that they do is pretty damn good, if I do say so. They give the iconic hair, but this time done in flames. So you know it's Wolverine. That sculpt is pretty good. I do enjoy that. That's really nice. And the claws. See, I have them posed like this because it's like when they're burning, I guess they'll be burning straight up, you know? Like if he had it sticking out, it shouldn't burn like that. It should burn up. So I keep them like this. See, this one, it kind of goes to the side as if there was wind. So like that one, I'll keep like that. That's kind of cool. So yeah, that's the difference. They just stuck Hellverine parts on a brown suit Wolverine. That's it. Get back out. Everything's the same. I'm not even going to go over articulation because it's the same. CT Toys knocks off Mafex, but they don't have the quality's not there. It might pass the sniff test, you know, just by the appearance, but as soon as you move something, you hear that? I don't know any Mafex that makes squeaky noises. Things need to be heated up and stuff like that. See, another hip that's not supposed to have ratchets, but it does just because of the friction that's going on in there. So yeah, I'm not going to go over articulation. I did it for my other review. These are knockoffs, so there's some QC issues here and there. You're not If somebody tells you it's just as good as a Mafex, they're full of crap. It is not. So there we go. We'll show off the accessories. Like I said, we get the stoic, I guess, head sculpt. His mouth is not open. The 2 pairs of claws with the fire just kind of like lifting off of them. We get this second head sculpt. Let's see if I can focus. Focus. There we go. I like that one. That one's really cool. So the flames are just bursting out of his head, making his hair. Like, why wouldn't he? I don't know. It's just weird. The demon cares to make him look like himself. Like, fuck, man. Whatever. It's the idea, kind of like a Ghost Rider. Bagragul. So I dig that. So 2 head sculpts for Hellverine. And we get 2 other claws. We get this one. I do have to heat it up because this claw is bent. It showed up that way. But yeah, these ones, that's cool. See his brown glove. But it's more like a trailing effect of the flames. And it's Hellfire, people, so like flames won't really go that far, but if he's going fast enough, you might see it for a second, They're just trying to do, like on the box, the Ryan Stegman art. A guy. Yeah, flames like wrapping around, like guy thinks he's fucking Spider-Man or something. Anyways, we get another set of claws. They look good. They look really good, but they are different. The flames are slightly different on them. So there we go. We get those. And he comes with a pair of relaxed hands if they're vertical, or reaching out hands if they're horizontal. You know what I mean? And a pair of fists. These, it doesn't matter if they're horizontal or vertical, they're fists, either way. And a cool thing that CT Toys did, which I actually think is smart, and Mafex should do it because they charge an arm and a leg. We get the same claws as the brown suit version of Wolverine, but these can be put on the Tiger Stripe, the Jim Lee version. If you don't like those crazy long claws that he came with, they'll give you another option. So that's really cool. I do like that a lot. So all in all, some good accessories and some really well thought out ones that people would want. All right, let's stick Hellverine to the side and do some comparisons very quickly. There he is next to CT Toys' other brown suit Wolverine, all posed up, and I don't feel like moving him. Next to a CT Toys Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Next to a Mezco 112 Collective Tiger Stripe Wolverine. A Mafex X-Force Deadpool. This is a legit Mafex. Next to a 3-0 MDLX Sideswipe. And last and certainly least, the Orb, representing Marvel Legends around the block. All right, that's going to do it for our look at Hellverine. Hellverine from CT Toys. And I kind of like it. If you're against knockoffs, this is a knockoff. But there is partly original stuff here. The flame claws and the 2 flaming Hellverine head sculpts are original. So it's a departure for CT Toys, just not a straight up knockoff. That's cool. Hopefully in the future, when they get their things in line, we'll see more stuff like that from them. As is, I think it's cool what they're doing. Mafex figures are pretty expensive. And I can see there being a market out there of a lot of people who would love to get Mafex for cheap. There are caveats to that, though, because he is not a perfect Mafex knockoff in the first place. The joints they use for the elbows and the knees are not the same as Mafex, and the movement and everything is just not as smooth and fluid. I would recommend heating your figures up and maybe adding a bit of shock oil to the joints. That'll really help out to avoid breakage, because I did have an issue at one point with my older brown suit Wolverine. Got fixed, thank God, but it wasn't fun to go through. So I do recommend this figure. We got some pretty cool original sculpting from CT Toys, and they give us a little something to add to our other CT Toys Wolverine. I said the blue claws. The blue claws. The different claws for Tiger Stripe Wolverine. It's smart, and I wish Mafex would actually do that themselves. Because there's a lot of times it's like they're just gouging for the money with the unmasked head sculpts and this and that, or you can only get one if you... Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. In the end, I recommend this Hellverine from CT Toys. Alright, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. I'm the Big Cat, and I'll catch you guys next time.